Thanks to LL Bean for presenting today's storybook with limited commercial interruption.
We have some really long-standing relationships with people centered around food. People who care about what they put in their body and are thoughtful. I really love that we have such a huge community support for our farm and our brewery, and that they understand where their food is coming from. Welcome to Tarbox Farm and Sasanoa Brewing on beautiful Westport Island.
We're a certified, diversified organic farm and brewery. We grow a diverse array of crops on 9 acres cultivated with a total of a 40-acre farm.
We grow everything from tomatoes to eggplant, cut flowers, culinary herbs, and everything in between.
This is our perennial herb patch, so it's just starting to wake up. We've got sage and mint and thyme and oregano, and then we have some elderberries that are just coming out of dormancy and an apple tree. We're the first MOFCA certified organic brewery in the state of Maine, and all of our beers are certified organic. Being a certified organic brewery, we are slightly challenged because the supply chain is not very big for organic ingredients. There's a lot of things that you just can't get in organic. It pushes us and challenges us to come up with great beers with limited ingredients. The style of beer that we're brewing, the saisons, that is traditionally what farmers would do on an annual basis, is they would use what ingredients they had at hand. We're taking that a step further and adding other ingredients on our farm to make interesting beers.
Flavorings like ginger, turmeric, lime basil. We use our own grapes in some of our barrel-aged beers. There's a lot of wild cranberries here, a lot of wild blueberries, so we've been able to incorporate that into our beer. So it's really nice to have that symbiotic relationship where we're growing for the community, but also growing for our own business. When we got here, there was nothing here except for a barn that was falling in. And over the last 15 years, we've transformed the land, transformed the soil, put all of our blood, sweat, and tears into making this a viable business. I think that's the hard part about farming. It's more of a lifestyle than a job, so you really have to be committed to what you're doing.
I think there is a lot of romanticism about what farming is. There's a lot of monotony. It's kind of slow development, a lot of hard work. There's a lot of long hours. It can be a lot of gambles because you're dealing with all kinds of aspects that affect the crops that you grow, weather, pests, different diseases, all kinds of things can come up, and then you also have to market your crops. Most of the time they're perishable products, so it all has to kind of be directed like an orchestra and work out perfectly. Most of the time it does, but sometimes it doesn't.
I adore my children. I love having them here. I love seeing them go into the greenhouse and pick cherry tomatoes or pulling carrots out of the ground, just really knowing where their food is coming from. But also I want to be with them in a way that is not here at the farm. And the summer doesn't allow as much freedom as I would like to have to take them places and do more stuff with them. That's my biggest challenge. When we hire an apprentice, we let them know that this is a family farm, and if they're not into kids, then this isn't the right place for them.
Greens, salad greens. This bed is yet to be planted. These are Easter egg radishes. I know Chef John is going to be using them to make something in the next segment, and here they are before we pull them up and they go out into the world. I'm apprenticing on Tarbox Farm. I'm the only apprentice here, and today's my second day. I've never farmed before, but I think with COVID and the state of the world, my interest in farming only grew, and I decided to just make a move and learn how to do it. I love it. Yeah, my virgin hands are getting torn up. Feels good to just be outside all day and be working and be in the ground.
I like to tell apprentices that either way, this is going to be a really amazing experience. You're either gonna love it and wanna do it, or you're not gonna like it at all. But either way, you've learned something about yourself. And we've had apprentices go on to open their own farm. That's like the beauty of an apprenticeship program. When it comes to food, I feel like there's a really big disconnect. Not just children, but adults as well. You can go into any supermarket and buy anything year round. It's not local. It may not even be from this country. It's really important that people get involved in farmers markets so they see the seasonality. I love bringing people to the farm and having them pick carrots because it's almost like this aha moment. It really wakes people up. And they can pass that down to their kids. Starting seeds with kids or just having like a micro garden at home, I think is really important and really easy. What we're doing is a fairly large scale. To be able to do something like that with your children at home, something you can maintain, is really the first step. It starts at home.